Hello everybody, PuZZlePieceZ here with more of Murder on the Orient Express. We are in part 3, and we're
I
talking
must
to
attend to
everybody.
my duties, mademoiselle. Perhaps we can speak later.
Never mind then. Well, we'll talk to Greta here.
Ah, dear young miss, I would like to say that despite all the calamity, I have enjoyed sharing my compartment.
Thank you, Greta. But I'm afraid I must ask you some more questions.
Yeah, I am thinking you must. Our gracious Father, who art in heaven, guides your hand, I think. So, I am content.
Yeah, you're content until I
I
start
found a
asking
postcard in your
questions.
suitcase.
My one keepsake from that time. It is a silly thing, but I hold it dear.
Coney Island is in America.
And you said you've never been to America.
Yeah, of course. It is on the Long Island of New York, in the country of America. I lied to you when I said I had never been there. May God forgive me.
On the back of the postcard, you write that Helena rode on the roller coaster.
Helena Gilbert, Mrs. Armstrong's young sister, only 10 years of age, but so brave. I am not so brave. It is true. It is true. She was an angel, a sweet, trusting angel. She knew nothing but kindness and love.
Okay.
And she was took away by that wicked, wicked man.
Who?
And her
Oh.
poor mother, and the other little one who never lived at all.
Yeah.
I was to be that little child's nurse, too.
Oh.
I ought to have told you, but I was afraid. I did so rejoice that that evil man was dead, that he could not anymore kill the little children.
Okay. Well, we got information there. Alright, let's talk to Schmidt. Hi. Oh.
More questions, Frau Schmidt, if I may.
I'm just
Yeah,
looking at her, it's
of
like,
course.
hi. Okay.
How long have you been with Madame la Princesse?
10 years.
15 years, Schmidt.
Oh.
Yeah, that is right. 15, mademoiselle. I am sorry. This murder, this waiting, it distracts me.
I understand you are an excellent cook.
Yeah, indeed. All of my ladies have said so. Your Excellency.
Calm yourself, Schmidt. You don't know what you are saying.
That is true. I do not know what I am saying.
That will do for now, Mademoiselle Schmidt.
Alright, so we'll talk to Princess Dragon.
I have returned to you, Your Highness.
I thought you might.
I'm having some difficulty locating
Oh, now we
the
can
owner
ask her
of
about the
this
handkerchief.
I am sorry to hear that. If you had asked me, I could have told you it is mine.
Oh,
Yours, but Your Highness, your first name is Natalia.
my friend's
I'm
name is Natalia,
perfectly
actually.
aware of my first name, mademoiselle.
I know my
My
name.
handkerchiefs are always embroidered with Russian characters.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
Cyrillic alphabet, H is written as A.
Ah,
How did your handkerchief come to be lying by the
excuse me.
murdered man's body?
yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm just not going to answer that.
Your maid said she did not recognize this handkerchief.
Schmidt believes in loyalty as I do. I believe in loyalty to one's friends and one's family and one's class.
Good day to you, Your Highness.
Okay. So, now we know that the handkerchief belongs to Princess Dragomirov. Yeah, we're getting closer to the end of this
Yes,
mystery.
miss, but I can't think how you could know.
Love's Captive by Mrs. Arabella Richardson.
Ah, yes. One of the privileges a soldier retains after he's mustered out. Access to the Royal Military Library. It's quite well stocked. Not all strategy and tactics.
Did I miss a
and
bit of
memoirs,
dialogue?
as you
I think I
discovered.
must have.
What was your regiment?
Miss Marceau, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay.
My service is, of course, a matter of record. I don't wish to hide it. I'm quite proud of it, as a matter of fact. But it's easily researched, and the connections will be found.
Connections?
I'm sure you must already suspect. Yes, I knew Colonel Armstrong. I was his Batman in the war.
You're his
and afterwards
Batman?
his valet in New York. I'm afraid I concealed that fact when you questioned me earlier. It was very wrong of me, miss.
No wonder you're so quiet. He's freaking Batman. Okay, actually, I gotta look this up. I know what I know who Batman is, but I want to know what a Batman is. What? Oh wait, that's the wrong word. What is a Batman in? Oh, in the British Army. Okay, what is a Batman? A Batman is a soldier or airman assigned to a commissioned officer as a personal servant. Before the advent of motorized transportation, an officer's Batman was also in charge of the officer's Bat horse that carried the pack saddle with the officer's kit during a campaign. Oh, neat. Okay, back to the game. The
Would
more
you like
you
to
know.
change your story about last night?
Yeah, I think we must have
Why,
missed something.
no. It is as I told you.
Okay. Cause basically, like, just clicked on them and he's like, "How did you know?" And I'm like, about what? So we must have missed some dialogue.
Do you have anything more to tell me of the Italian gentleman?
No, miss, and I hope you're not suspecting Tonio in any way.
Tonio.
Tonio wouldn't hurt a fly, and I can state positively that he never left our compartment all last night. Tonio may be a foreigner, miss, but he's a very gentle creature. Really. Not like those nasty, murdering mafiosi one reads about.
Mafiosi.
You seem to know Tonio better than you led me to believe.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we work together. Well, he hasn't told you yet. I thought he had. That's why I... Oh, dear. I think I have nothing more to say.
That will be all.
I like my lawyer. Okay, let's talk to these people. So let's talk to him.
Pardon me, Count. I still have one or two matters I would like to discuss.
Then please, do so.
Did you notice the grease spot on your passport? See it just at the beginning of your wife's first name?
These things happen when traveling.
Have you remembered anything about last night that might help us?
Nothing.
Good day, Monsieur Lecomte. Countess, I'm sorry to bother you again.
Yep.
But I wonder if I might have another word with you.
Certainly.
Do you remember when I showed you this handkerchief? Handmade, embroidered in Paris, and of course, the letter H. 3 ladies aboard have the letter H in their names. But Madame Hubbard considers such a handkerchief useless. Mademoiselle Debenham's middle name is Hermione, but her handkerchiefs are dainty linen, not expensive. Hildegard Schmidt is a lady's maid, not a lady.
Why are you telling me this?
It leaves only you and Princess Dragomirov, but her first name is Natalia.
It isn't my handkerchief.
Well, we already know, but it's just something to talk to, I guess.
There is a wet luggage label on your suitcase.
Oh?
Pulling it back, I found the initials HMK.
Well, that is fascinating, isn't it?
So it's the tone of like, oh great, you looked into too many things here.
You told me you have never been to America.
I've never been to America.
When you say you've never been to America, you say it with an American accent.
Oh
These questions are pointless.
no, they're not.
These are observations,
Exactly.
not questions.
You take too much upon yourself, mademoiselle. You are not a detective.
Ooh.
You are a clerk in a train office. And your employer will hear her a representative of this railway, treated a diplomat and his wife.
Oh, don't threaten me.
Why was the grease spot
Yeah, she
added
keeps
to your
going.
passport and a label to your case?
My wife has told you the handkerchief is not hers. There are no H's in her name. Let that be an end to it.
Yeah.
I confess I know the handkerchief isn't yours.
I don't understand.
Please tell me why you attempted to conceal your identity.
When we learned who the man was, and that the handkerchief had been found with the letter H near his body, I pointed out to Helena it would
See?
be better to remove any connection between that man and her. A
Her name
luggage
is
label,
Helena.
A grease spot to cover the alteration. What could be simpler?
I have read quite a bit about crime, Monsieur Lecomte. I hope you will take it as a compliment if I say you have the makings of a very fine criminal.
I think I will not take that as a compliment, no.
Madame la Comtesse, the motive
She
for the
just
murder
insulted
lies
him.
in the past, in the tragedy that broke up your home. Help me. Take me back into the past. Tell me about your sister's household.
What can I tell you? They're all dead. All dead. All dead. Sonia, Robert,
Tell me about the nursery maid who committed suicide.
Suzanne. If she was involved, I'm sure it was innocently. Chatting idly with someone, giving the times of Daisy's outings.
What was Suzanne's nationality?
She was French.
What was Suzanne's last name?
I was only a child myself at the time. All we called her was Suzanne.
Was there a nurse?
Yes, a trained hospital nurse. New Daughter was her name.
Did you have a tutor or governess, perhaps?
Yes, she was a dragon. English. Oh, rather Scots. A big red-haired woman.
What was her name?
Miss Freebody, if you can believe it.
How old was she?
She seemed frightfully old to me at the time. But I suppose she couldn't have been more than 40.
I know you were only a child at the time, and that the passage of years changes a person, but have you seen anyone on this train who reminds you of any of those people?
No, mademoiselle.
Okay, so that was a lot of information there. Up. We're missing someone. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Dr. Constantine?
I thought you had forgotten about me. You have further need of my expert advice.
Sure.
I'd like to talk to you about that, yes.
You're not a doctor, are you? Confess, you're not a doctor.
Could you give me an account of your movements last night?
My movements? Surely, I am not a suspect.
Everyone's a
But
suspect.
it is absurd. I joined the train at Belgrade.
Yeah, and he
I am
died
the
after
sole
Belgrade,
paid
so
passenger
be
of the
quiet.
Athens-Paris coach. Surrounded by the working staff. The doors are locked between my coach and the coach to Calais. So, I could not have committed the murder.
That will do for now, Doctor.
Okay, that wasn't much conversation, but that's okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's go to the salon car and keep talking to people.
I don't think she's in the mood for conversation.
Well, too bad. Oh, too bad, because I wanted to talk to her anyway. Hello.
Monsieur Hartman?
I owe you an apology, Miss Marceau.
Oh.
You do?
I wasn't very polite when we first met outside the station. And I came on kind of strong when you caught me going through Michelle's things. No excuse for it. Fact is, I've always liked French girls. And that's not a lie.
She's like,
just
oh,
the way
God.
it is. That makes my behavior even worse somehow, I think. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Monsieur Hartman. I accept your apology.
Thanks. So exactly what's up on this train? Seems bughouse to me.
Bughouse?
To me, too, sometimes.
Fire away if you want to grill me some more.
Yeah, we do.
Have you done any more investigating of your own?
Nope, after you caught me, I figured it wasn't worth it. Snooping around might make me look guilty.
Ah,
I've been sitting tight.
good idea.
It seems obvious the murder is tied to the Armstrong kidnapping.
How did you and Poirot get wise to that? That's what I'd like to know.
We guessed.
We guessed.
Okay.
It was a
I'll
hypothesis.
pretend I believe that.
You were not the gardener at the Armstrong house, were you?
They didn't have a garden. I'm beginning to believe I'm about the only one on this train who had no connection to that case.
Have you any ideas of your own about the crime?
I admit it's got me beat.
Okay, so, let's talk to Miss Hubbard here.
I understand we'll be underway soon.
Yes, the snow is being cleared now. I'm sorry you'll miss your boat to America.
Under the circumstances, I've decided to stop in Paris for a few days, play with my grandchildren, and recuperate from this trip.
Yeah.
Have you thought of anything else that might be helpful to our investigation?
Well, you certainly have everyone in an uproar. Maybe next time you'll be able to be more discreet. Oh, I forgot. You probably won't be doing any more investigating after this, will you?
That's all.
That wasn't helpful? I thought it was.
Thank you, Madame Hubbard.
Yeah, it's like blow it at your own thing there. Okay, we got a few seconds left, and we'll be talking to the gentleman over here. So, in the next video, we'll talk to these, my language just kind of slipped there. We'll talk to them in the next video, so do stay tuned. This is PuZZlePieceZ, signing off.